and gentlemen. We'll come back to the interview in just a moment because we are getting ready for our next game. And that is going to be Sequential Gaming, the Giants, versus JAM.Gaming, the newcomers. Kind of the newcomers. They're in the power rankings at number 5, Byza. So looking to, at the very least, stub the toes of Sequential Gaming.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they play tonight. It'd really be all about their defense and how they set the aerials going forward. Probably expect Sequential Gaming to dominate, but JAM.Gaming can get a couple early ones. That's where they'll knock it on the tail with Sequential.
Alrighty. So we're in the lobby right now, ladies and gentlemen, with the boys from Sequential Gaming. And just make sure, Byza, you have joined the lobby, right?
I'm in the lobby, mate. There's no more noob status level. Get some.
All right, and we're heading over to the match right now. And this is going to be a cracker, ladies and gentlemen. Sequential Gaming didn't feature in last week's Big One Grand Final because they got knocked out by a Supersonic Impulse. Well, Supersonic Impulse is not in the tournament this week. So at least that's one danger is passed. But I think the boys from Sequential, Byza, will want to prove that they are the team to beat.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the boys go. So Sequential, Aaron, Penite, and Soma for the boys. And on JAM.Gaming, we've got Dig, Orion, and stuff that I know. It's SIFO, I would say SIFO. Take us away here. Action.
Yeah, it could be SIFO, could be CFO. And I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Orion is actually Orion.
I told you, I'm known for stuffing people's names up.
Oh, Byza the name butcher. All right, well, we are into the kind of the standard opening really for most of these games, ladies and gentlemen, where the two teams feel each other out, get themselves warmed up, and then start to pound the goal with scores as JAM.Dig goes up into the air. Soma on the defensive duties. He is well known as the best goalie in the Oceanic region. Clears the ball out. The ball sailing over to the orange zone now. So Dig has managed to get the defense there, but not to clear. He has a shot on goal. Soma with another shot comes through himself. And this time, make sure that the ball finds the back of the net. Wow, the speed of that shot from Penor, that attempt from Penor. And Soma was there to take advantage of the rebound. Great work there. 1-0 now in favor of Sequential.
Yeah, Orion just didn't see that coming. He just went smack bang onto the goal post.
Just like that, another attempt at goal, and Soma puts it away. We had him on camera from the previous goal, and easy as he comes through.
Oh, look at that touch! Lovely touch on the nose. That was absolutely fantastic work. Jeez, it caught me out. That's how quick you can score goals in this game. A nice hit and a push in and a follow up, and that is it. You can get 2 easy ones like that. We're not even a minute and a half in Chrisis, and the SQL is already dominating.
Yeah, 2-0 at 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Soma gets himself into position. All three of Sequential are up on attack, so this is now a danger as the ball gets turned around by the boys from JAM.Gaming. But Soma gets back in time. Oh, Aaron with the backup gets the clear out, and that was a must clear for him because Soma was a little bit out of position there.
Yeah, out of position as they work into JAM's half, and just as quick as a rebound, you go on an attack. Orion was bashing the attack for his team, and then a rebound straight back. No goalie duties sitting there, and it's just too easy for Aaron. Popping it right in, just no defense stopping. I did say it was about the defense, and at the moment not presenting any.
Yeah, 3-0 at the moment in favor of Sequential Gaming as the ball sits in the middle after a couple of shots there. Now, pressure from JAM.Gaming gets very, very easily disrupted by Soma, who carries the ball forward, gets some speed on it, sets it up. It's up in the air, beautifully defended there. Didn't actually see who it was. Cypho. Let's just call him Cypho, I guess. He had to get that defense because that was a sure 4-0 with the positioning that Penor had. at that stage. Now the ball sitting up in the orange zone from way over. Didge comes across to try and push the ball, keep the ball in the blue zone, but it's cleared out nicely. All of these attempts, Byza, they get into the blue zone, but straight away Sequential gets the clear.
Yeah, they're back in defense. They get back really quickly. And probably what they're doing is one of the players is stopping at midfield, or at least slowing it down. And if it does go to the goalie, they just get it out and set it up really easy, Chrisis.
Yeah, nice little interplay there from the boys of Sequential, setting things up, keeping the pressure on the orange zone every single time the ball comes to them in the blue. They get it out and get the pressure back onto the goal. Here's an opportunity, and Aaron makes good of it, puts the ball into the back of the net.
Wow, what a shot. Look, that was just set up perfectly. It was going in anyway. Just wanted to finish it off.
Hey, shout out to Demon. It's pronounced Cypho like I. There you go, Cypho. Oh, an easy little touch there from Aaron. He tried for the cheeky goal there off the restart, but it's cleared out nicely by JAM.Gaming, who have yet to get a goal onto the scoreboard. They have a chance now as the ball sits up. Soma doesn't quite get the clear, but the backup is there from Pino to get the ball away from the open goal face. Up into the air again goes Aaron. Now the pressure back onto the orange zone. Little nudge defense there. Doesn't clear the ball away. This is danger. We know that Sequential can score from this position. Up into the air goes Pino. Sets the ball up. And Aaron puts it away.
Wow. Just you could see it there just on the replay. Both JAM.Gaming guys going up to try and knock that out, leaving that goal wide open just for a fifth entry. JAM.Gaming, they've got to get it together.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. They need to get... look, this game is probably out of their reach by now, as Pino carries the ball back into the orange zone to keep the pressure on. So, look, if the game's lost, you've got a second chance. This is a best of three. What you want to do at the end is get a consolation goal. Just get yourself onto the board so that you can get that sense of confidence that you can actually score. And then in the next game, get yourself... Wow, Orion with an absolutely storming defense there. Clears the ball away. And now here's an opportunity for JAM.Gaming to get themselves on the board. The ball sits up. Oh, it's the goal. He gets beaten. Orion breaks the drought for JAM.Gaming and gets themselves on the board against Sequential.
Yeah, Sequential Gaming just out of position there. Lovely play by JAM.Gaming. Worked the ball over, a bit of defense. Lovely work. Like you're saying, that's a bit of consolation goal for them with 40 seconds to go. If they can keep doing that with a couple good defenses, they'll be set up for a really good second game, Chrisis.
Yeah, oh, that defense that got missed. Wow, how has it not been punished? Didge with the halo from that attempted goal off the rebound. But man, if you at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Soma with yet another goal in this round. There he goes.
We've got two hat tricks. Yeah, two hat tricks. Aaron and Soma both on the triples, dominating at the moment, Chrisis.
Goodness me, Sequential. Penor needs to pull up his socks.
Anchoring a bit hard, a bit of action going at 14 seconds. This is pretty much over. JAM.Gaming just going to collect their forwards, see what they've got to need to do. As I was saying before at the start of the match, they've got to really work on holding their defense well as SQL Sequential work it into their half. And that'll be it. The ball would drop.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. And Sequential Soma
did not even hit the ground. Watch this, Chrisis. On the bonnet. Another bonnet. Get another one. 3, 4, 5 touches. Bang, bang, bang. I'll tell you what, that's a bit of show pony work from Sequential Gaming. That's going to rattle up JAM.Gaming a little bit.
That was every single player in Sequential having a hand in that score, and still Penor didn't get the goal.
No. Oh, bad luck for him. Well, as I was saying before, JAM.Gaming, it's just that defense. They probably need to be better on comms. The two going over the top there was a classic example of not talking properly because they left the goal wide open, which was an easy score. Thanks, buddy. So, yeah, it's just about that defensive gaming. Some of their attacking was good. Probably probably the more crossing for them, get them in stay, they'll probably get a couple more goals, but just got to hold them out.
All right, well, let's see if JAM.Gaming can turn the traffic around and get some points on the board against Sequential Gaming in the second game of the best of three lot on the line. This is, in fact, I think this is a semi-final round. Hey, is that right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, this is a semi-final. Right. So JAM getting all the way through. They've won 2 games to get themselves to this point.
I think they had a bye.
Oh, sorry, they had a bye. So they've won 1 game.
They had a bye. Yeah.
To get themselves to this point. But they now need to work hard at getting themselves beyond it. And here's an opportunity for them. They've got the ball up into the blue zone. Orion just gets a little bit too high. And Aaron is there with the defense. He reckons if he can't score goals, at least he can get onto the defensive stats and win a chance at the MVP from there. Penor with a nice little touch up for Aaron, who comes in from the side, doesn't get the angle quite. Soma, you can see, is lurking over there, but the ball finally cleared out by JAM.Gaming. No, it's not cleared out. Well, it's kind of cleared out, but Byza, as fast as it gets cleared out, the attack is back on.
Oh, it's pressure, and Didge is sitting right back in the goal. He's going to get some momentum.
Oh, he has a shot! Soma!
Great defense by Soma. Just holding back the Iran boys, the Jam boys, that is. And just as quickly as it went down, it's back up the other end. Soma finishes it off as the Penor does the crossover. I believe that is it. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Penor hits it over as Soma does the crossover. Get it right the wrong way. Chrisis. First goal, second match, 2 Sequential Gaming. They're just, yeah, I'll check it over to you, mate.
Took him a minute though, so you know it's not all doom and gloom. JAM.Gaming with good defenses there. What they need to be able to do though is keep it at 1-0 and then get the reply.
Oh.
And wow, it was almost a 2-0. Didge with the halo. Now the ball is sitting up in the midfield. The joust won by Sequential Gaming, putting pressure back into the orange zone. Soma is sitting now for what seems like forever, getting the ball through. Nobody to take advantage of the cross. Well, never mind the cross. Aaron has a shot on goals, and Didge once again with a desperate defense gets the save in there. But still the pressure on now. Byza, as Soma carries the ball forward, then passes it over to Penor, who carries the ball forward, and finally it's out of the goal. Is this going to be the turnaround opportunity? Oh, no, it's not. It's cleared away by Soma.
I was just sitting with Orion, and I just got really excited by that. And what we see is a classic JAM.Gaming pushing, and really pushing hard for a goal. It gets rebounded, and Sequential was just right onto it. Lovely cross by Aaron and Penor. You know what? He couldn't buy a goal last game, and he's got 2 now, doesn't he? Yeah, 2 goals. So he's hitting the board hard here, Chrisis.
Oh, that's very good. His team must have decided, look, you got to get some goals, mate. Get your chances for the MVP onto the board. Soma gets the ball into the midfield. Nice little touch there from Penor to maintain it over there. Now Jam trying to get the carry up. Can they get the 1-2 combo going? The ball crossed all the way over. Orion off the wall, sets it up from the air. Up into the air goes Soma, and he wins the joust. Clears the ball away, but this is a shot out of nowhere. Aaron with a halo doing work. Another attempt into the air, yet another, and the ball sitting up, and the opportunities going wanting Byza. But this is a great passage of play from JAM.Gaming.
Yeah, great passage. Sorry, you go on, mate. I'm just on tab for a sec.
All right, Orion now trying to get the ball away. Penor keeping the control there. Dangerous play in front of his goals, but so confident with the way that he's positioning the ball and where his team is that he is okay with doing just that. Aaron gets up into the air, gets the clear away, but the pressure finally relieved now into the orange zone. That was almost an easy goal. Didge gets the defense out there and gets the clear on. Let's switch on over to see what Orion does in the midfield. Unfortunately stymied there, and the ball once again coming through into the air goes Cypher, who we now know how to pronounce his name, to get the clear on. Man, 1 minute 30 remaining on the clock, and a goalless period for the last 2 minutes or so. Can Jam be the one to clear it out, clear the deadlock, Byza?
It'll be interesting to see how they go. All the pressure is coming on Sequential's behalf, but really putting it into JAM.Gaming's half. They're working them harder. Ryan does declare a minute ticking. They might be kept scoreless. Oh, what? No! Ryan pushes over, and Soma absolutely missed it. Went over his head. He realised he didn't have any boost to stop that. And Ryan, look at that follow-up. Nosed it down. Beautiful play. Geez, they're in this now. There's a minute left. You know, a goal can be scored in 2 seconds flat, Chrisis. JAM.Gaming in with a chance.
Yeah, style points there for Orion on the center. Gets a touch to it. He has a shot on goal. Sequential. Aaron gets himself onto the board and stops the momentum in its tracks.
It's a very, very quick reply. And I've been saying this, these games, as soon as the Jam boys get moving into the forward half, or at least get a goal, there is a response straight away from Sequential Gaming.
Yeah, Sequential beating, Aaron beating 2 defenders there with that goal from the air. And that'll hurt for JAM.Gaming. They're setting things up though now. This is an opportunity. Orion, wow, he flies through and unfortunately just misses the ball. He had the right idea though, and just wasn't able to make good on it. He has a shot on the blue balls. Penor with a halo. Keeps it clear. It is 3-1 with 30 seconds remaining. You're going to have to get a score. Oh, this ball floats up. And that's often very, very challenging. Byza, 4 goalies to clear out, but not a problem at all for Soma.
No, not at all, as we watch Aaron do a bit of aerial bliss for their team. And almost Penor thought he could have a bit of a go at the end. Down in the last 10 seconds of this game. Sequential going to keep it up in the air. They might do some fancy tricks just to get it in for a goal. They go for a shot. Soma, Didge does the defensive work for his team. Lovely play as the last touch comes from Aaron, and Sequential Games secure a 2-0 match for this, and they go through, I believe, to the final, Chrisis.
That's the one. So Sequential Gaming are our first grand finalists, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back in just a moment with the second semi-final, because I think Valiant and Kick are still playing. So Valiant and Kick, one of them will go through to the semi-final against Almost Amazing. So while we wait for that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll head on back over to the interview with